And we're back. My apologies for that. Had to step away for a minute and go do some other stuff. You are level 94. Cool. So what exactly was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to be going and seeing what those what's the word I'm looking for? What those shops have to offer. Like this shop right here. It says it's a vendor. So what does that mean exactly? Does that mean I can actually trade stuff? It's a nicely set up place. Very red, I'll give it that. Your generators are looking a little hit there. Okay, that's pretty slick. So that looks like his office. Role player. Now the question is, if I shut this door, I can unlock it with bobby pins. Okay, it's not a high lock door. Interesting. So the shop is active. Can I trade this? No, I cannot. I can just get the artillery smoke grenades, it looks like. Okay, this is pretty cool. Cosmetic items as well. These are some wicked looking items. Okay, that's pretty cool. So the question is, if I do something like this... Oh, okay, it outright just has you buy it. That's interesting. This individual can definitely buy something. That's actually pretty funny. How it's set up to where, like, there's an actual shop. I like that. I will say having the emotes as they are and being able to communicate as much as you can possibly communicate is pretty slick. Everyone has some kind of a shop, it looks like. Lots of plans for sale. Costs 8 caps to fast travel there. That's something I'm probably not going to be doing. Can you just fast travel wherever? Yeah, you can pretty much fast travel wherever that you've unlocked. So I know that Stutton's here. I can travel there for 11 caps. Not that I'm going to do that. I could probably just mine coal there, but what I'm going to do is I am going to activate main quest stuff. I learned that the responders were... Okay, so we want to go here, I believe. Yeah, I'll put that on still, but not like we actually need to do that. Anyways, no, I had to step away for a minute and deal with something, so I decided to just end the part there since it was going on 17 minutes. A little bit abrupt, but it'll happen sometimes. Like I said, if you're going to be watching me for the time being, you want to expect frequent interruptions. But I think that adds to the charm of myself, if I do say so. And I do say so. So, you should be charmed by my lovely, luscious good looks. Not that you can see my face whatsoever, but just from the sound of my sultry voice, you should be able to figure out what I look like. going off on a weird tangent, but I'm just letting my brain do the speaking for me right now, so that I actually have some kind of coherency when I'm actually speaking, instead of jumble screwing around and being like, when I am talking. I am talking slow to make sure I watch what I say. So instead of actually doing that, I'm kind of just going to let my brain take over from here on out. Ooh, there's a little bit of a AI jump. Let's actually do some of this game in third person, just to get a look of what that's like. Bear-proof trash can. It's funny that things like that exist, because I would bet my bottom dollar a bear would be able to tear into that easily. My apologies. Interesting. Interesting run cycle. Actually makes him seem like he's trying to go fast. Does it make it feel like it's going fast? I don't know about that. We don't want emotes, we want... Let's go with pipe revolver. It's a bit stronger and I have a little bit of ammo for it. Pickaxe, potato, okay. Are there gears in this thing? No, I do not know. Wait. Remember, I marked gears, so if I do come across any gears, I should be able to just immediately pinpoint those gears, and we'll be able to move on from that point forward. I do like how quickly I'm able to go, oh, there's an enemy, might as well go into VATS and just fire immediately, because there's no doubt about it that I'll probably be hitting what I'm aiming at. Some classical music. I can unlock the save, so that's good. So, there was a buddy of mine brought over his Switch, and I was playing, like we were taking turns playing Skyrim on it, and he showed me this trick, or less of a trick, but showed me that they have a vibration thing set up to where when you're pick locking, you can actually feel the vibration when you're at the spot to pick the lock. And I actually like that idea of like having vibration be implemented more in lock picking and stuff like that. I need to go to perks, take off my intelligence perk. Because I don't... Oh, I don't own that perk, do I? I don't. Interesting. So if I wanted to own... These are the perks that I own, apparently. Interesting. I thought that was one for hacking. I guess this is the one. I thought it was an actual hacking skill. It's not that. It gives me a +1 to my hacking skill as is, which is something I really don't need. But I'll keep it on there because I'd rather have it not need it than need it not have it, which is a saying that can go a long way for a lot of people. Hey, mailman. Missed. Hit. Killed. I did say I was going to try and keep it in third person, so I might as well follow that rule and actually stick with it. Oh, we finally got a walking cane, so I can put some of those many mods I've been gathering on it. I wonder. Probably gonna do something silly if we get to the top of this and it's open up and I can just jump out. That was pretty quick. This is probably the longest I've ever played one of these games in third person, a Bethesda game like this in third person, because this is something I do not normally do. Brother MacGuffin. This is probably the first skeleton I've found so far, or came across. Interesting. Actual alcohol. So I'm about half tempted to jump off this lighthouse, hit the bottom and see what that gets us. Now I wonder, if I'm jumping, do you think if I jump and do it quick enough, I can fast travel? No. Dead. Okay, so I fast traveled after I hit the ground. What happened though? This is part of my actual... This is like probably one of the first times I've done an in-depth look at something or an experiment like this. PvP stuff can be chalked up to just doing PvP stuff. This is the first time I've actually done a little bit of a test to see what happens. So I hit the ground and then fast traveled. So the question is, will I have that amount of damage done to me? I don't. Interesting. Very interesting. Now we live up to our name, Detective Johnson. Why I say that is, could probably do it again. But what we're going to do is we're going to mosey our way over to the mine, go up to that lighthouse, and do the same thing we just did. Basically. One more time, and see what happens as a result. Because that was pretty slick. Not only because I was fast enough to actually do the fast travel, but because of the way it worked. It didn't register as me actually taking damage. So I need to see if I can do the fast travel one more time on my own. And then we're going to see if regardless of that, how much damage I would take as is. So like this. Oh, that didn't take that much damage at all. Is there no fall damage? What? That makes no sense. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Because I feel a little silly now if that's the case. There's a lot of people over here. Well, we'll figure that out later. When I jump off the lighthouse, I'll do it again without trying to fast travel. Because if I'm not taking any fall damage at all, what's the point of having power armor? I mean, aside from it being like a boost to... I'm not talking about the actual like armor itself. I'm talking more about the bonus of not taking fall damage. Were you just waiting for somebody to walk by? Is it a little faster? It seems a little faster in this mode. Hold on. So it goes 1, 2, 3, fire, 1, 2, 3, fire, 1, 2, 3, fire. Let's see what happens when I actually do this. 1, 2, 3, fire, 1, 2, 3, fire. Yep, it's about the same speed. It just feels a little bit faster in that third person for some reason. So why am I mining this coal? Definitely having a better time of aiming in third person, I think. Ooh, those are some rads. I want to take Rad-X before I do anything like that. I'm just picking up the not the rad tapes, the hollow tapes, just so I don't have to have those playing while I'm trying to talk. Not that I have that much constructive commentary. I was going to say communications, but it's kind of the same thing. I really don't have that much constructive commentary to have on what's going on right now. It is weird playing these games like this in third person because I've never really done that before. Ow. You were using a sickle, not a combat knife. You know what would be really cool? If you could actually play chess in this game. You have a chessboard. A chess? We've already been over my lack of properly saying certain things. Well, there goes some of the caps that I've wasted throwing my life away. Oh, that's a shame. There you go, that's the lock-picking skill that I was looking for. A toaster in a footlocker. What are you doing with a toaster in a footlocker? Yeah, I'm running low on water, so might as well fix that situation right now. Because the lack of that AP is a big let's fix that right away. I do like how you run out of water quicker than you do food. I will say it is a little weird how not auto aimy, but aimbotty that feels. I never have used an aimbot, but I assume it would be like it just feels weird doing something like that. Like, I bet if I actually use that a little bit better when I was going up against the PvP stuff, I probably would have had a little bit better of a time. I probably wouldn't have done much, considering it's like so that's interesting. Okay. Again, not the greatest, but could be worse. I will say if there's an upgrade to make this 45 revolver, pipe revolver, pistol, a 308, I would take that in a heartbeat because that is a very strong cartridge, so that's nice. Where am I going? Getting out of here, I guess. I got a little bit lost in the sauce while I was doing this. Let's scrap all of our junk so we reduce how much stuff we're carrying around. Oh, I have no idea. Ooh, I have a weapons workbench. Let's see if I can actually do something here. Can make leveled up weapons, so that's interesting. Machined guns. We don't want to craft, we want to modify repair, so triangle. Probably scrap some items too. Oh wow. We need ranks in gunsmith. More range, I don't know if I would need that. I mean, probably good for having a little bit of a sniper type thing. Definitely very interesting to see all these upgrades and how these have all been unlocked just by me scrapping stuff. This is what I was talking about previously, having something like that. So it destroys the mod. Very, very saddened by the fact that the critical shot damage is nice, but man, I would love to be able to upgrade this right here. I need gunsmith. I need to level up and get gunsmithing. Smurthing? Gunsmithing. That would be nice. I definitely need to get gunsmith. So, what perk is gunsmith? Hold on. Hold on. No, I'm doing crafting again. My bad. I wanted to do modify. Oh. In a minute here, I'm going to start the next part, which I'll probably make the final part for this series, to be exact. And the next time you see me play Fallout 76, it'll probably be me playing the other two modes for a little bit and seeing how those are. I will tell my official statements on what I think about oh, okay. That's interesting. You can definitely upgrade the shotgun a lot early on. Anyways, I'll say what my final thoughts are on like if this game's truly worth paying any money for after I go through and play those other game modes. I might have said something about that earlier, but like, yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards if it's on sale, possibly get it, because I'm having a good time with it, even with all the little like frustrations. I'm having the light frustrations, which again, it's not that many, but it's just something to keep in mind that I'm having some frustration with certain parts of this game. It doesn't mean I'm not having a good time. The other thing to keep in mind is scrap items. So we'll scrap this. I kind of probably just interrupted myself a little bit there. because I lost my train of thought where I was going there. I think I said something about the thing to keep in mind, and I just went quiet. I don't know what the thing to keep in mind is. Oh, the thing to keep in mind is, this is just my opinion about stuff. So, like, if I say, is it worth the money? And my answer, like, if you ask that question, is it worth the money? And my answer is yes. That's what I'm saying for me. I'm not saying that for you. Like, in my personal opinion, I would be willing to spend money on this game like, at this moment in time. Yes. Possibly, potentially. I, again, want to confirm after I look at the other game modes. If you have it to where you would want to be spending money on this, I am not 100% positive you would like it the same way I'm liking it. The reason I'm mentioning this is because everybody's different. Everyone has their own little, like, things that they get aggravated by. Some people would consider this an unplayable game because it has that unoptimized frame drop I've mentioned once or twice. They'd say that they can't play it because of the PvP stuff. And that's understandable. That's their prerogative, and I can understand where they're coming from to some extent. So would this game be for people like that? Not necessarily. I will say I'm going to end this part here because I got distracted and went on for another 4 minutes. I will see you all in a few.